Alright, here, well, as you can see, my Vision Tech project was with a Launchpad, Novation Launchpad Mark II to be exact. And yeah, and I'll just say my name is Dylan Archuleta, and we'll continue this project. Alright, so the description is that, yeah, this was a project with the Launchpad, and I wanted to try something new. So I wanted to get a song made, but that didn't turn out as I wanted. So, and I also wanted to have fun because I don't want to do something I don't want to do. So the results didn't turn out exactly how I imagined because with the little technical errors with my laptop, I wasn't able to do a lot. Alright, so we'll just continue. Alright, so I use the tutorials from their YouTube itself because they have a lot of tutorials. You should check it out because it's pretty cool. I also used my Launchpad that I ordered from Amazon, and I also used the free application that came with it called Abelton Lite. You can also buy the other one. It was like around $30 just to keep it, but I wanted to not spend every single cent I've earned, so we'll continue on with this. Alright, so what worked? Well, I mean, everything worked at first, like the Launchpad, the application. It was really time consuming, and it was really fun. But what didn't is after like 3 weeks or so, my laptop didn't really want to work. Wouldn't save my progress that I was making, and I couldn't really do anything from there. So yeah, that was what really didn't work, and I couldn't really get a song or anything made, which really made me want to throw my laptop. Threw that in there. But yeah, so I was really angry. So to teach, I got my Launchpad. Well, I mean, not really my Launchpad. I used the image from the site below to kind of demonstrate this, just because it's kind of really hard to explain with a camera pointing at me. So it's the cheap way of doing this, the easy way, but I don't have another camera to do this. So basically, this is kind of what the Launchpad would look like, except there's like a little plug right here that has a cord in it. And yeah, so as you can see here, it's a 8x8 squares. Don't know how to explain it, but that's basically what you play the music on, other than a few of these when you're actually recording. But yeah, those are for when you're doing all the mixer and session. I'm sorry, I slur a lot of words. Okay, I'm tortured right now. But so yeah, volume, pan. I didn't use any of this mainly because I couldn't get to it, but also because I was mainly using user 1 in session mode because I was making my own loops and stuff. So I'll just switch right over to Ableton Live right now, just to show you. So this is what it kind of looked like, and the 8x8 is kind of shown right here. This goes down to 8, and if I had a few more, it'd go over 8. But basically, this is where you can launch it from. You can launch it straight from here, so I could click play and then actually play it, or you can stop right now, and you would also click on the user 1 mode to actually play it one over here. So when you do this, you can just go over here and you click it and it records. But you can also do it from the laptop, which I didn't do. So yeah, that's just a really terrible demonstration. But when you click play, you just repeat and repeat and repeat. And I didn't have anything planned for this, so yeah, there's the repeat, and I'll just keep going over and over. You can adjust the position of this. It has a lot of tutorials. See right here in this bottom corner, it shows you everything that you could really use. But yeah, I mainly use the tutorials off YouTube, and I'll just stop this from playing. That's kind of like a stop button, or you could just click on another track in its area. So we'll just delete that. This is about where you get all your stuff. So I'm pretty sure I didn't download, but I'm pretty sure you can download some stuff right over here. So, but I mainly used these sounds up here, affect the synth, and as you go over it, it kind of shows you a little demo. But I'll just turn this down just a bit. Alright, so yeah, there's a lot of stuff, and when I lose my progress, I would really get angry because it wouldn't save everything I do, because you get one idea one day but you'll forget it the next. So yeah, it's pretty hard to do, but I mean, I guess I can just show you some things I made. Well, I can do that later, but yeah. So that was kind of the general idea. User one, there's a couple columns. I'm pretty sure you can set it up differently, but I left it in the columns. They go just from lowest to highest. So it'd go lowest notes all the way up here, then go straight to the bottom. It'd go here. In user one mode, I'm pretty sure you used to choose the same thing, but it's just I use user one in session, so I could use session and play all of these at the same time. You can also when you're in session mode, you can launch a whole row. So if I had all of these on here, select that, or basically these, if I were to click this button, it'd play all these at the same time. But since I don't have my Launchpad plugged in, I can't really do that. But I'll just show straight from here, because you can use this to click it. Alright, so yeah, that's mainly all I could do. But then you could also record eventually and stuff, but I couldn't get to that because, as I said before, my project wouldn't want to save. Spend lots of nights contemplating about that. Alright, so then my review is I learned that managing my time well is the key to success, and try and fix your problems fast, because it took me almost a week to get it finished, and by the time I got it fixed, well, I should have said it's fixed before, but by the time I got it fixed, it was almost too late. I couldn't do that much stuff because it'd take me a whole hour just to find something I liked to play and actually play in the correct notes and whatever, just however you like it. So I did adjust my plan to just getting something done, trying to have fun. And I don't have my plan right here, but basically I wanted to get a song in, but I couldn't get it in. So I just decided to do some things I like. So, I mean, I guess I can show you some things that I've done. And one important note, which I did use a few times and kind of experimented, was with this record quantization. You can set it to quarter notes, eighth notes, 16th notes, triplets, all that stuff. I mean, if you're more familiar with music, you know what that is. If not, well, you gotta learn about it. Alright, so I just want to show you this real quick. So the quarter notes, see how it's all attaching to a quarter note or something? Yeah. So that will make it stick to the quarter notes and keep them all separate. But I didn't use that. So we could just take that off right now. Without that, you just, wherever you play is where you play. So, I mean, I'll just throw together some things I had. So this is probably the first thing I made. I was like kind of inspiring my things off Halo, because I really love Halo. Or I used to really love it back then. So I kind of had slow. And yeah, I don't like showing things public because I'm a shy guy, but I have to learn to deal with it, and people will like it. Just gotta believe that. So yeah, I can also start from other areas, but yeah, space themes are really my thing. Just sounding like that. So I have a lot of these, and it's just these two are the same because I want it to sound different. Because whenever you hold the notes over to another note on this type of track type, I guess I'd say, it kind of makes it a echoing sound. So I really love that. There's also a drum kit, kind of made a little slow and just repetitive. I don't know why, I just kept doing it, but yeah, that was in my head at the time. So yeah, you can also kind of edit from here. I don't want to edit, but you can move the notes around that you had originally, and you can kind of experiment with the length, where it's placed, and yeah, so I forget a lot of things to do, but since I'm still here, I can keep showing. Yeah, this is another one I found. This is probably what I was thinking of. Yeah, I remember this is what I was thinking of during my week session of failure and not saving. this is the only one I was able to remember. I did have like 7 more that I would have had, but didn't save because each day I'd come in, think of something new. So yeah, I forgot a lot of these. So what's this one? It's probably just some random one I did. So I'll just show this over. Yeah, that was honestly some random. So, well, there's one you just didn't want to hear. So let's just check all these out. I did this one just to show in a small video how to do it. Yeah. So those are lots of different things. So I can kind of shove it all together in one big bundle if I can. So I'll just adjust this volume here because I want to have this be more prominent. So yeah, that's just something I could do because all the things I made kind of blend together, and also I can change it up with like this or add this in the background. But I mean, it's really hard. I'd only get probably one of these a day because when I'd walk in, I'd feel like, what should I do? So I'd pull up a track or pull up one of these, and so basically I'd click on the play button so you can use these. Drag new them, but I didn't drag any. I'd make them from scratch, so I just literally be experimenting with what I wanted, and yeah, it's a bit of a mess. So I'll just get right back into the project. So my overview is that making the simplest lines takes a really long time. As I explained, took me an hour just to finally get one in because I'd have to redo because I didn't like it or I'd mess up one tiny thing. But I mean, I could have fixed it manually, but I felt more confident doing it just from scratch again, just so I'd remember it and maybe I'd do something better. So yeah, my problems, I had to get the computer fixed or I wouldn't be able to do anything more. I probably won't even be able to show you or anybody that's watching because it would not let me do anything, not let me play tracks, not let me quit. I really wanted to bash my laptop in, but that's the past. It's working now. It's fine. So another thing I'd do differently is I'd learn my program faster because I was watching the videos like for the first week or two, just trying to see what I can do to make things better or using some inspiration. That was really fun to do. So yeah, but it took really long time. And yeah, I would have also got my problem fixed right away, but at first I didn't really recognize that as a problem. I thought it was just a simple little error that usually goes away, but yeah, I don't know how to fix it or what they did to fix it. So yeah, I would say my most successful moment was that I actually played something that wasn't just completely random, trash, garbage, whatever you want to say, because I mean, it all has to start from somewhere, and that's where it started, from trash. So that's how it started, and yeah, that is my whole project. I hope I wasn't too annoying to mess with you all, and yeah, hopefully no sounds in the background screw you up, but yeah, that was my 4-week project that I did, and I wish I could have presented this better, but yeah, thanks for watching.